favorite moment in this entire... Maybe I should complicate this before I start speaking here.
The battle begins. We have finally arrived at the much hyped Comics League SnyderVerse trivia contest, which we have 2 of our 4 contestants right now. So we have Jay Heat and Nick. What's up, gentlemen?
What's up? How about we just call it the Snyder Bowl for short? The Snyder Bowl.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea, the Snyder Bowl. Taladia will be here shortly. He is just finishing up his review of Black Adam, which, again, 8 out of 10. Fantastic movie. So,
worst movie ever.
Okay, I have to. Well, there's a new record. Shortest time Nick has gone without being kicked.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Yippee! I gotta love them speedrun strats.
Yeah, exactly. So while we wait for our other contestants, real quick. So let's talk a little bit about some more Black Adam stuff, because I saw that actually what's interesting, and I believe I dropped this in one of the group chats. When you look at the money that Black Adam has made so far, so it's made so far, it opens to $67 million. Here's a breakdown of why that's important. The best ever solo opening for Dwayne Johnson, okay, higher than the opening for Shazam, which is $53 million, and matches Aquaman, which was $67 million. And we know that Aquaman went on to gross $1 billion. And it's a stronger opening than the recent DC branded titles like The Suicide Squad, Birds of Prey, Wonder Woman 1984, Super Pets, and Lego Batman.
I will say this, and this is just in terms of my feelings on the Hamada old regime with Hamada. Birds of Prey, DC's Deadpool. Suicide Squad 2016, DC's Guardians of the Galaxy. You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah. Yeah. They were trying to basically copy Marvel, except here's the thing. They didn't copy well. They did not copy well. That's the problem. And what's funny is, like, I remember, wasn't there a movie that actually, no, I think it was like one of the new people in the regime. I think it was like Dwayne The Rock Johnson or someone said, if you can't, actually, no. It was actually one of the people that worked at 343 Industries when they were talking about Halo ripping off Call of Duty. They said, if you can't copy well, then you're better off not copying at all.
And then look at where Halo is now.
Yeah, I know. As a Halo fan, it's pretty much there.
Let's just say
on the TV show.
Halo Infinite Rage.
Yeah, it's really like it's an Incredible Hulk level right about now. I'm just gonna drop that in there.
You're like just one more controversy away from entering World Breaker Hulk status.
Oh yeah, pretty much. Because here's the thing. I went to World Breaker status the minute they canceled split screen co-op.
Do you have some behind the scenes footage of your reaction to all the Halo drama? Maybe
actually, I do, as a matter of fact. Let's see, where is that? I'm going through my files right now of all of my behind the scenes footage. Actually, here.
You know what the best part is? That's exactly the clip I was thinking of.
Oh yeah, because guess what? That's the one that perfectly described my attitude. I was like,
I was thinking either that one or the one with the Batmobile where he jumps and rams the semi.
No, that's the one that's reserved for Ben Affleck returning as Batman. That is forever that one.
Or when Bungie gets the rights to Halo again.
Oh yeah, Bungie come. No, that's the you think you can threaten my mother one.
Actually, yeah, your version is better. I like your version better.
Yeah, exactly. So on that note, actually, so I guess so far Taladia has taken his sweet time. Well, luckily I got time. So actually, you know what? Let me ask you this, Jay Heat, since you missed the podcast episode. What are like your top 5 favorite B-list comic book characters from Marvel and DC?
B-list? Okay. Marvel. I mean, okay, no, hold on. Nightwing, Daredevil, Black Canary, Green Arrow.
All right.
And what's a good number 5? Number 5. Wolverine.
I would.
Wolverine,
I
I
would.
would say is more
Wolverine.
A-list character, though.
Wolverine is okay. Wolverine is A+. Like he's like A+ S tier. Like
At this
Wolverine.
point, he is. Yeah, I agree with Nick. He's at that point. So pick another one.
Also,
I'd say.
To
be fair, all new, all different, screwed over everybody.
Yeah, I'll agree on that one.
Also, I'd say Green Arrow and Daredevil are A tier. Because, like, to say that, like, Green Arrow is in, like, the same tier as Nightwing is not really...
The only reason I'm bumping up Green Arrow is because Green Arrow, Black Canary are set. That's the only reason I'm bumping him up.
Plus, here's the thing, Nick. He's not what you think of when you think of the Justice League, unfortunately.
Yeah, but when I think of tiers, I think of Nightwing and Speedy being in the same tier. Like, Speedy Arsenal. And Speedy is Green Arrow's sidekick. So
Before or after Cry for Justice?
It's I'm just going by just the classic, whatever.
It's an honest critique. You keep bringing up the Superman movie that should not be named. It's an honest to God critique.
Oh, Green Arrow is always kind of like a core Justice League member. Look at Justice League. Look at Justice League Unlimited. He was the voice of the team.
Yeah, but he was
the little guy when the team expanded. But I get your point.
Green Arrow got literally his own pocket DC universe, Arrowverse.
Yeah, but guess what? Not once did the Justice League ever show up. When you think of the Justice League, you don't think of Green Arrow, unfortunately, because ultimately he's a discount Batman.
And let's be honest, CW Arrow is a ripoff of Batman.
It's Batman. Pretty much it's Batman.
Like, I'm not saying, if you want to go with ripoffs, Deadpool is a ripoff of Deathstroke. Aquaman is technically a ripoff of Namor. Solomon Grundy is a ripoff of the Hulk. I mean, they feed off of each other. So that kind of argument is honestly rather moot. Yeah, Dr. Fate is a ripoff of Doctor Strange. Well, actually, no, it's the other way around.
No, the other way around.
I corrected myself after I said that. So
yeah, it was kind of funny. I did one of my first YouTube videos I ever did. It's still on the channel. Was counting up how many characters Marvel has ripped off as opposed to DC, and guess which one ripped off more?
Marvel.
Yes.
Marvel.
Yes. Hey, Tavia, what's up, dude?
Marvel alone
has our Super Sun stream.
I mean, how many Superman clones does Marvel have? Like Sentry, Icarus,
Hyperion. The Squadron Supreme literally is the Justice League. Like, when you look at their origins, it's like, okay, Hyperion is the last survivor from a doomed planet. Power Princess comes from an island of warrior women called, it's basically called Paradise Island, but it's not. And when you look, wait, I got something even better. So a couple of years ago, they did a new Squadron Supreme series that later got canceled, but it got a tie-in for the event, for one of the events. And this is what the team looks like. Pay particular attention to Power Princess.
If you told me that was Wonder Woman, I would believe you.
Yeah, literally, it's Wonder Woman.
I genuinely thought that was... You would think that would be Power Woman from the Crime Syndicate for a second. I mean, that's literally the exact same color scheme.
It's basically they took Wonder Woman and just put Power Woman. It took like Superwoman's color scheme on her. It's literally that. So I'm like, Marvel, you're literally not even hiding at this point. That is egregious.
Like that's almost close to like lawsuit territory. Like that is so freaking close. Like that's like DC's like DC's calling up their lawyers right now. Like there's probably a reason it got canceled.
I even asked my mom because she knows nothing about comic books, but she had seen Wonder Woman. So I asked her, take a look at this. This is Marvel's version of Wonder Woman. And at first she was like, oh yeah, well, don't they like rip off from each other all the time? I showed it to her and she goes, yeah, that's blatant.
Yeah, there's ripping off. There is borrowing, copying characters, and they're just plain out ripping it off. Obviously Deadpool is a copy of Deathstroke.
He's a parody of Deathstroke, though. That's the funny part.
And then you have like characters like Flash and Quicksilver, Hawkeye and Green Arrow. Like they're very similar to the point. Like yeah, they obviously lifted the characters, but at least they're different enough.
And speaking of blatant ripoffs, they go through all this trouble with Marvel. With Captain Marvel, they try to brand her with the name. They can't sell her to save their lives. and she's literally the main reason. Warner Brothers ripped the Bat embargo, which plagued media for years. Jared, I don't know if you were in DC Comics during this era, but between 2000s and a good chunk of the 2010s, the Bat embargo was egregious for every. It was the dark ages.
Really?
What was the Bat embargo?
Where you can only use Batman actively one project at a time. Like that's one of the main.
Because that really impacted Smallville. Because like I remember the Smallville creators, they wanted to do an episode with a young Bruce Wayne showing up in Smallville.
Yeah, because my complaint about Smallville is that it's all you see the D. Speaking of B and D tier characters that show up in Smallville, and then Batman and Wonder Woman. At least Bruce Wayne and Diana Prince, Superman's best friends in comic books, don't show up. Really?
That was because the Bat embargo. Executives believed their demographic couldn't distinguish one Batman piece of media from another.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a big reason why they had to use Green Arrow as like their Batman substitute in Smallville.
Well, that's stupid.
And in the Arrowverse, and what would later become the Arrowverse in general. But the only reason they dropped that literally because they could turn Batwoman into their Captain Marvel, and look where it got them.
Yeah, that got canceled real fast.
I still maintain Batwoman can be a good character, like she has shown. Like honestly, when they did the Elseworlds crossover, which was like the first premiere of Batwoman, I actually thought she was pretty cool. Like I thought, like the way they presented her, like okay, she's kind of an interesting character. She's got like kind of that moodiness of it. Like I'm like okay, like it was like enough to me to willing to give it a shot. But after I saw that first trailer, I was like, no.
Yeah,
and actually,
I watched the show, but as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh no.
I grew up with comics. One of my favorite series before the New 52 was Garcia and Williams' third Batwoman run. So that was one of my favorite series. And I actually commend those writers for what happened when they wouldn't let her get together with Maggie Sawyer. So when I saw the series, I was pissed.
Yeah, it's really weird. So,
I mean, the series is so bad. Ruby Rose jumped ship after a year. If that wasn't indicative, I don't know what is.
And I don't know what kind of money they threw Kevin Conroy to appear in the Crisis crossover, but he deserved better than that. He deserved better than the Batwoman.
I mean, honestly, I think all things considered, he did a really good job with what they gave him.
Yeah,
it was barely anything.
The one good part about the Squadron Supreme is that they have the Superman and Wonder Woman characters together. That's the one time they improved. So I'm like, okay, yes, Marvel did one thing.
Even you admitted you would have gone upstairs too.
Well, here's the thing: the meme is okay. Go on patrol or go upstairs with Wonder Woman. Even if I'm Batman, who's gonna say no to that?
Who's gonna say no to some wonderful ass?
The hypocrisy.
No, but you don't have to be a super Wonder fan. Let me this way: if you're in Batman's position where you have the opportunity to go hang out with Wonder Woman, I know what the meme is implying.
I'll be hanging all right.
No, but
only Snyder Queen was here right now, though.
when you look at what that meme was implying, and it's with Wonder Woman, I'm like, yeah, you know what?
We know.
No matter what, you're like,
know.
yeah, you know what? At this point, you don't have to be pro Super Wonder or anything. You're like, no, I'll do it. I'm good. Let's do it.
And I meme this in the group chat. The greatest. I don't know the exact wording, but it requires you got to be a full blown Green Lantern to resist Wonder Woman.
Oh! Hey, look who showed up!
Hey,
we mentioned Wonder Bat shows up, and I need a clip for a good friend here. How about I need a really good one? You know what? I'll give you this one. Oh, and Nick, I gotta play yours. You know what? I always have to play this one.
I am Phoenix.
Always gotta play that one.
Jay
Heat, I'll get one for you, and I need one for Taladia.
I was just about to say that now that Jay Heat's a member of the crew, he's got to have his own intro too, because Jay brings the heat.
Yeah, exactly. I can use the Human Torch. Flame on.
Use the Fan Stick version.
We'll work. No.
We don't talk about that. Okay, you know what? He's out for the entire stream.
Thank you.
Okay. By the way, Snyder
Nick,
Queen Snyder Queen. As a fan of Wonder Woman, this is a Marvel character I wanted to show you. Isn't that a blatant ripoff from Marvel?
We'll wait.
We'll wait for you to respond, but look at that. That's Power Princess, Marvel's version of Wonder Woman. Isn't that rapidly getting into like lawsuit territory?
Like that's not even borderline. That's like toeing into lawsuit territory. Like, because like these kind of lawsuits are based off of can they could be confused for their character, and yeah, like at a first glance, that looks like a DC Comics panel.
And straight up, yeah, I mean, she's the only one where it looks bad. Like you could legit get sued. The other ones, it's like, the other ones look different. But her origin's exactly the same, except they changed the name of the island. It's like essentially, you know that meme? Yeah, hey, can I copy your homework? Sure, but don't make it look like it came from me.
Well, Paradise Island and Themyscira are used interchangeably, so it depends.
Yeah.
So it depends on which era we're talking about.
Yeah, but by the way, Snyder Queen in that book, the Superman and Wonder Woman allegories are together instead of the Batman. The Batman is actually a U.S. Senator somehow. He manages to make that work and be Batman
because he's a GD Batman.
I love that. So,
Snyder Queen, I have a question for you. If we were to have a stream based on all the on DCAU, DCAMU, Arrowverse, and the new animated movies, could we get you on the stream?
What they're asking is, could we get you on for a Super Wonder debate?
I mean, honestly, that's the only way you would get her on the stream is a Super Wonder debate.
I think she's kind of afraid that she would be proven wrong because when you actually look at the evidence for Super Wonder and Wonder Bat, the Wonder Bat one is borderline. Like, by the way, my favorite are the people that say, "Well, it's too much like a brother sister thing." So is Batman, Wonder Woman. At least give me that.
All right, so she says, like,
all good. You don't have to. We're just you're always welcome. All good. So you know what?
Yeah, she said that like a couple of times. I think we should kind of lay off of trying to get her on the stream.
Yeah, we'll lay off. It wasn't me that brought it up. It wasn't me that brought it up. It was these two. Blame them.
Hey, don't roll me into this.
I mean, I'm glad she's in chat. She's a regular in the chat, which is really great.
In my mind, if she's in the chat, she's a member of the panel. She shows up enough that she is the member of the person that's in the chat. She's a chat. She's a chat queen. So on that's actually good. So you know what? We'll get started because I believe Nick. Taladia.
I'm right here, bro. I'm right here.
Yeah, Taladia and Axel should be coming on soon. If they don't, I'm gonna give them like until 5:25 to come on, and then we'll get started. So there are a couple of rules for this. Number one rule: you have to let me read the entire name of the entire question, because if you interrupt me, if you like beep in the answer before I finish reading the question, guess what? I will give the question to the other contestant. That's rule number one. Now, since I couldn't figure out how to do like Final Jeopardy or like the Double Jeopardies, I will just designate randomly a question as Double Jeopardy. And that's pretty much the only rule. And is that it? Yeah. And at the end of it, we're gonna do like once all the questions have been answered, we will be doing like a final like all or nothing question. You can choose to keep how much money you have, or you can bet it all for like one really tough question.
Can I donate it? Can I choose to donate it to the orphans?
Which orphans? That's the question. Now, here's the problem that I ran into. I had to fit because we've watched these movies enough times that it was hard to figure out questions that'd be hard for people. Oh, one more rule. And this is so you and the audience will be able to directly participate in this because guess what? The way it's going to work. Oh gosh, I don't bully you. All I say is that it doesn't work. Now, the way it's going to work, the way this challenge is going to work is all of my contestants have one ask the audience. In other words, if they can't come up with the answer for this question, they will be allowed to ask the chat I know it's poll the chat, and they can choose to go with what they can choose to go with the consensus answer or go with their own. But they have to use it once. Yeah, but you guys are bullying me for being a Super Wonder fan. Jeez. I feel targeted and triggered. Jeez. So, do you guys understand the rules?
Jay Heat's muted, so I don't know if you can hear us or not.
Yeah, he's muted. I'm waiting for it.
I'm all set.
All right.
Get ready to rumble.
Hang on. I need a good like hype up.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I got it. Nick, stop.
Wait. Oh, come on. I do this really
A
good.
new age has begun. An age of freedom. And all will know that 300 Spartans gave their last breath to defend it.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
All right.
Wait. I got to do this.
Let's
get ready to rumble. Yeah.
All right. So far we're doing 2 teams now. And then I can always change this and go back. But all right. Start. So the way... Let me input your names. And then we will get started.
I am Fafe Coogan.
What the heck? Present. Share screen. Can you all see?
I can see clearly now.
The rain is gone. So the categories are Man of Steel, BVS, Zack Snyder's Justice League, Wonder Woman, and finish that quote, where I will have the beginning of a quote from any of the SnyderVerse movies, and you have to finish that quote.
All right. So since I'm a gentleman, let's
so the way we're going to work,
Jay Heat goes first.
All right, Jay Heat, you can pick.
Thank you. I'll start us off with a safe one. Man of Steel for 100.
All right. What was the MacGuffin that was merged with Kal-El cells on Krypton?
The Codex.
Hey, Nick got points. You got 100 points. So
Okay, Nick, your turn.
What?
Oh, I thought it was Nick's turn.
Yeah.
All right, Jared. I will finish that quote for 100.
Crime wave in. And you have to give the whole quote. And by the way, any of these questions you can ask for 1 hint.
I got nothing.
I'll give you a hint.
Shot at it.
It's in BVS. All right, Jay Heat, attempt it.
Crime wave in Metropolis.
False. So no one gets points.
Wait. I'm gonna. Oh, wait. Okay.
Crime wave in Gotham. In other news, water. Wet.
Right.
I'm disappointed in you. All right, Jay Heat.
Okay.
I'm unfamiliar with these
Batman
rules.
v Super BVS 100.
All right. Explain the Martha moment.
All right. So the Martha moment.
No. I got it. All right.
Wait. I answered
Actually,
first.
Nick answered first.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Snyder Queen is really pissed off. How did no one get that? That's like one of the most recognizable quotes of BVS.
So the Martha moment is when Batman has a spear and Superman says save Martha, and it gets Batman to pause because both of their mothers are named Martha. What did you say that name?
Okay, so that's the incorrect answer.
What?
Jay Heat, do you want to give the actual meaning behind the Martha moment?
The actual. Okay, explain the Martha moment. Why did you say that name?
Well, by the way, yes, thank you, Snyder Queen. Is that your final answer, Jay Heat?
That's my final answer.
Batman realizes that he has become the basically Joe Chill. And by the way, I would have accepted. Batman realizes he has become a villain. Batman realizes he's become a murderer. And Batman realizes Superman is human. I would have accepted any of those answers.
Okay,
fair enough.
That question's kind of BS.
I thought that was a rhetorical question because we could meme about that moment all day, but I had a feeling that was rhetorical.
Whatever. So since it was Jay Heat's turn, and by the way, Jay Heat, you got to get the put it in gear now.
All right, Wonder Woman for 300.
All right. What number outfit does Diana try on and wear the Clark Kent glasses? I'll give you a hint. It's actually a reference to a Wonder Woman issue, to a comic book issue.
Okay, what number outfit does Diana try on and wear the Clark Kent?
I'll give you a hint. Etta Candy legit says the number outfit. And you can't, don't be looking this up on Google.
I mean, I see his face. He's looking it up.
I see your face. You're looking it up. By Snyder Queen, do you know this one?
All right. I think that I don't have the answer, so let's just call it null and void because Jay Heat's looking it up right now.
Are you really Googling this?
I mean, look at his face. He's obviously looking down on it.
You could actually ask the audience, right? I think Jay Heat just froze.
I want to ask the audience.
Oh, no, I was answering a text.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know what the answer is? Remember, you guys each have one. Ask the audience.
I want to ask the audience.
I'm saving mine from when I'm really screwed. So.
All right. Nick has asked the audience. So you in the chat, probably Snyder Queen. What number outfit does Diana try on and wear the Clark Kent glasses? It's basically her getup for the movie.
Is the scene when they first arrive in Britain, but I can't. I just can't. I just don't know that.
Snyder Queen has a hint.
To something.
I don't know anything. So
is it a reference to issue number 230?
Close.
Dang it.
All right. Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
226.
Oh, come on!
You guys were so close!
Okay, in the instance of fairness, can we give him like half the points for at least being like really, really, really close?
All right.
I'll settle for 150.
Yeah, because I'm gonna put you in the lead too.
Let's be. I'm just trying to be fair here.
That is fair because you were like very close. So you know what? That's fine. I wouldn't do it if you were like 36. But yeah,
he was literally 4 digits off. So it's like, give him something.
Since you got points, it's your board.
All right, Zack Snyder's Justice League 100.
How long after BVS does this movie take place?
Immediately.
Immediately, within the span of maybe a few days.
Is that one? I thought it was like a couple of months. I thought it was like a couple of months.
Yeah, we're both wrong on this one. So
yeah, we're both wrong.
Because I believe Alfred said it's been like at least a month.
Oh, there was a throwaway line with Alfred.
Yeah, so that's what I was going off of. So I guess Jay Heat, still your board.
Okay. All right, I'm a little daring. Finish that quote for 200.
All right.
Oh.
This
not impressed.
No. Jay Heat got it. Oh, actually, both. So all right. So let me see. It actually goes back to Jay Heat because Jay Heat, you started speaking before I finished. And then Nick jumped in before I even read the question. So now it goes back to you. So blank, impressed.
Not impressed.
There you go. Jay Heat got points. That was funny. It like pinball from Jay Heat to Nick to Nick back. Yeah, notice the question mark. All right, Jay Heat, still your board.
All right. All right, Nick, you should know this one. I'm gonna throw you a bone here. Man of Steel 400.
400? All right. What suit is Superman wearing in the scene where Zod explains his plan? If you need a little more clarification, I can give you a hint.
Okay.
It's basically the scene where Zod explains to Superman the world engine plan. And remember, you have 2 options. It's a 50-50 choice. And Tevia has it wrong. It's not the new 52 Superman suit. I wish it were.
All right, I'm going to ask the audience on this one.
All right, ask the audience. Actually, you know what? First, actually, yeah. So you're using your ask your audience. So, audience, what suit is Superman wearing in the scene where Zod explains his plan? It's like I'll give you another hint for the audience. It's after they first bring him to meet Zod. It's very distinct. And there were 2 options for this. Because there's only been 2 different Superman suits in the Zack Snyder movies. There's been a blue suit and a black suit.
Oh, blue suit.
The blue suit.
That is incorrect.
You said that you literally said there were 2 options.
I said there was 2 options and you picked the wrong option. But
Okay.
the audience didn't answer because he got into a black version of the Man of Steel suit before he was pulled into the bones.
Oh, come on. In an interview, that was quoted as an editing error.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It made it into the movie. It's in the movie.
Yeah.
Snyder Queen got it.
Yeah, it's kind of BS, honestly.
Nope. It's still that counts. All right, JT.
Oh, this is gonna be a shit show. I can tell.
Actually,
All right.
Okay, so actually, you both got it wrong. Hey, Lord Snyder Gun, welcome to Snyder Trivia. So, I believe it's still your. Is it still your board? Actually, you both got it wrong. So I guess it goes back to J Heat.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Wonder Woman for 100.
Alrighty, Wonder Woman for 100. And what war does the movie
World
take
War
place?
I.
Actually, here's the thing, Nick. It goes to J Heat because
No, I answered first.
you answered in the midst of me asking the question.
All right. Well, if you're gonna make that distinction, yeah.
I already did. That was one of the rules.
World War One.
Yes, that's correct. Did Nick just rage quit?
Come on, Nick.
What? I already made that rule. I said that.
We agreed to it. Nick, hold on. Let me see if I can find him in the group chat. Nick, buddy.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a second here, dude. We agreed to this rule. Yes, Snyder Queen said it was one of the rules. You jumped in as I was reading the question. I do need a buzzer. The way I'm going to do this from now on is that you guys have to raise your hands. How's that? I'll go off of that.
Okay. All right. I'm going to try to...
So let's wait for Nick to get back because we kind of need another contestant. We know it can't be me because I know what these questions are.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fair.
Yeah.
Wait, did Nick...
I'll DM him and say, come back. Make them scream a noise. They have to essentially vocalize the Wonder Woman theme that played whenever she did anything in Zack Snyder's Justice League. No, it's like that chanting. It's like the ancient warrior chanting.
Not gonna lie, sometimes when I hear it, I confuse it for the one in Lion King.
Yeah, kind of. It's that way. Hey, I'm Wombat. What's up, dude? We're waiting because our other contestant rage quitted for But I'm like, it was literally one of the rules that I said when we came on here. Hang on, beginning of the stream. We are taking a temporary intermission to discuss. So, Jay Heed, how's your weekend been?
It's been going good, man. Can't complain.
Same here. I've been playing Gotham Knights and Modern Warfare 2. That campaign's incredible.
Which one? Gotham Knights or Modern Warfare 2?
Both. Both are really good. Particularly when you have the Jim Lee skins.
Yeah, the Night White. Okay, the only one I don't like out of the Night White skins, I guess I just don't like Red Hood as a tank in general.
Well, because they made him super like jacked, and I'm like, they made him like a linebacker. That's not, and I get it. They want to make him a brawler. Then why did you get? Then why is he? Then why do you make the gun character the brawler?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
But the gameplay is fun. I like exploring. It's a free roaming game with Gotham. I just wish I had more transportation options beyond like the bat cycle on the ground. Like, can I have a Batmobile?
You know what would be good DLC?
What?
The Red Robin cowl for Tim Drake Robin.
They do have that as an option.
They do
unlock it, but I believe they have the Red Robin cowl.
Just the cowl or the whole costume?
I mean, you can put the cowl on the costume.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let me pull that on. Gotham Knights. Okay, hang on. Yeah, it's right. It's like a form of it. Here, I'll share it right now. Let me pull it up. Not invite. Present. All right. So it's in the game. You have to unlock it, but it is there, and they give you the options to like put different options and color schemes on it.
Yeah, beggars can't be choosers.
Hey, at least they give you the option to customize it.
Yeah.
That's more than we can expect from a lot of games recently. A lot of lazy games.
Would you say this was better than Marvel's Avengers from 2014?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's way better. It's way more complete. The story's less annoying, and it's less glitchy. All right, so Nick, come on, come back on the stream.
Come on,
dude. It was literally a rule in the beginning of the stream that I established. I was very clear. All right, so just waiting. So in the meantime, yeah, it was definitely a lot more enjoyable than the Avengers, because the thing about the Avengers, they launched with not a lot to do. I'm just like, this is like getting boring really fast, and an Avengers game shouldn't get boring.
And the DLCs were not that much of an improvement.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I did like how they started bringing in MCU skins, but the problem with it is that like Thor didn't have like the axe. Thor didn't have Stormbreaker. Captain America didn't have like a broken shield and couldn't use Mjolnir for like his Endgame skin. I'm like, this is stupid. What are you doing? All
right. Would you watch the worst MCU movie over the worst DCEU movie?
I would probably watch. I'm that much of a DC fan that I'd probably watch a DC movie. Because the worst Marvel movie is like Captain Marvel. I would not watch that for anything. I would watch Justice League instead of that.
What? Well, yeah, I could see that. Captain. Ugh. But Thor: The Dark World was pretty bad too.
Okay, now compared to what we got after that for Thor,
it was decent for what it was.
Let me put this. Oh, Snyder Queen. I'd rather watch Captain Marvel. You and I probably didn't watch the actual. Yeah, see, I watched the first. I've watched the worst DC movies. Marvel's been upsetting me. Yep, it's been very much like, yeah, it's the worst, but it's, yeah, you know what? Actually, I wouldn't watch Justice League. I gotta agree with you on that one. I probably wouldn't, because that itself is brutal.
Thank you, Tevia.
Yeah, the Justice. Now, would you rather watch the best DC movie or the best Marvel movie?
Best DC.
Yeah.
I respect the MCU, but after Endgame, and that's all I'm going to say on that.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just going to go with that. But yeah, because let me put it this way. The most recent Black Adam DC project we got is Black Adam. Pretty decent. The most recent Marvel property, She-Hulk.
Not so much.
Illogical Robot on Twitch says Phase 4 is a massive dud. Oh yeah, it's way more than a massive dud.
Let's
And
review
the thing is,
Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Miss Marvel, mediocre at best.
at worst, because I enjoyed Miss Marvel, but She-Hulk, Falcon and the Winter Soldier was way too preachy.
Yeah. I will give Devil's Advocate towards She-Hulk. Not everyone has it together going into their middle age and their midlife crisis. Some people do fall off and have a hot man. Oh God, Catwoman. Oh, I love Halle Berry, but
All right,
why?
hang on. That
Why?
deserves this. Hang on, that deserves this.
Why did you say that name?
Thank you.
Yeah, I like She-Hulk. Yeah, it's
Like I
there
said,
are parts of it I liked, but
it
for
had
most-
potential. The execution was bad.
Yeah.
And this is all I'm saying. Name one consequence that didn't get retconned after the finale. Name one.
Everything is retconned to the point where we could remove it from the MCU and miss nothing.
Now, I'm not expecting a retread of Tony Stark where you have this narcissistic character that goes through an overarching redemption story. I'm not expecting that right away. This is a mini-series at best and a transition piece for Daredevil Born Again at worst. I'm not expecting that. I'm not expecting too much from a one and done, but at least give me some endearment. At least give me some redeeming qualities.
The thing is that she didn't even have the Tony Stark arc. She started off as a narcissist and stayed a narcissist the entire show.
Exactly.
That's the thing. It's like, here's my problem. When they make a movie with a female lead, is it possible that they can make it so it's not preachy? Because it seems like most of the time, whenever there's a female lead, they have to preach to about misogyny. Look at Wonder Woman. It didn't do that. She's going to get a season 2. Don't be so sure.
Don't. This ain't a Batwoman situation where they got money to burn. No.
Yeah, the first episode was pretty fun, and then it just went downhill real fast.
The closest She-Hulk got to an arc was an "I told you so" from the first episode.
Yeah, that's it. And then also when you move on to like other Marvel properties, hang on, we got Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh,
that is a stinker.
Oh, YTD really let the last project go to his Ragnarok go to his head. Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty much like, okay, so the problem with it is that, okay, so people liked Thor Ragnarok because it was a nice palate cleanser from the previous 2 movies. That's fine. But I get the feeling that they expected it to not, they expected him to not double down on what he got.
You had the perfect cast. You ruined God. You jacked up God Butcher. You had the perfect casting with Christian Bale, and you gave him nothing.
It was based on the greatest, on one of the best Thor stories ever, and not once did we see the God Butcher actually butcher gods. It's in his title.
Not to mention it's completely tone deaf. And I get, the power of love. Jane thought, and I'm not even mad at that. I wouldn't even. Okay, all new. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. All New, All Different Marvel was terrible, but you had 3 successes in that entire era. That was Jane Foster, because her story actually called out the Asgardians on their vanity and the gods and all that.
That's great.
Then you had Falcon Cap, those first couple runs. Towards the end, it kind of petered off because you had to bring Steve Rock because of the whole Steve-ul.
Steve-ul, I love that. I love how they call it Steve-ul. That's when I swore off Marvel, by the way, when they made Captain America pretty much a Nazi.
When they had Cap say Hail Hydra, I was like, done. Nope, I'm sticking to DC. I'm done.
Yep, that's it. Batman was a 4 out of 10. She was a good Batwoman. Yeah, but here's the problem with it. They made that because they wanted to make a Batman show. That's why.
Now let's not. Oh God, I can't even say it with a straight face. Batwoman. I can't even pretend to play devil's advocate for Batwoman. That was atrocious. Now you can.
Here we go.
God.
Christian Bale, too much effort for a terrible God Butcher rendition. His scenes kept me watching. The rest was utterly lackluster. Yeah, the problem with it is that, first off, the design looked horrible when you look at the design from the comics. The design for the comics is way more intimidating than just a dude draped in white.
And drooling black ink.
Yeah, it made no sense.
Not to mention the movie was completely tone deaf. We get it. You want a romantic subtext with Jane and Thor reconciling before she succumbs to cancer. But did you really have to drag it on for that long and drag Mjolnir and reforged Mjolnir into the mix?
And then they played these jokes too much. It's like the whole, because it was funny when like Thor was trying to call Mjolnir and Stormbreaker just rolled in. Like that was funny. That was funny. But then they kept playing that joke over and over again. It lost its funniness.
It's just tone deaf. Like it was trying to be a rom-com and a like no. This is someone on a warpath. This is a villain plagued by revenge. You don't turn this into a rom-com.
Yeah, the tones were very much like incompatible, which is sad because KK in the comics isn't a bad character. She's really great. Yeah. Oh, KK is a badass. It was a movie at odds with itself on literally all levels. It's kind of like Wonder Woman 1984.
No. I mean, okay. 84 was a disaster. No one's denying that. But you literally have Steve. Not only it's the way they brought Steve Trevor back. They literally had with the word. I don't know if it was the wording of the wish. I slogged through it, but you literally had Steve Trevor come back in somebody else's body, who was alluded to in behind the scenes interviews as a certain having a certain preference. So if you take that into context, you wrote Diana technically.
Yeah, but Diana R-worded someone.
It's a technicality, but it counts in context.
And what's weird, the problem with, by the way, did you hear that they might bring Steve Trevor back for a third time? Please. Except in the third movie, he's going to be an evil version taken over by the gods. Apparently, they can't just leave Steve Trevor alone.
Well, she's his only consistent love interest.
There you go. Oh. Well, there's a more consistent one. It's called Superman.
Oh, okay. I'm not even a big shipper, but I will concede that if you are going to have a Super Wonder outside of an Elseworld story, just make it like what the Decamu and the New 52 did. Just a brief few-year fling, and they break it off, but still work together for the good of Earth.
That's true. Or you could just do it like it lasts until the end of your universe, because that's what they did in the New 52.
No, he literally dumped her for Lois Lane. I remember that issue.
No, he didn't. No, he did not. They got back together, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
They got back together and remained a couple until he blew up. That's pretty much what the New 52 Superman did. He blew up.
It was a mix of kryptonite poisoning and something to do with not
apocalypse. Fire pits, and then he fought someone really hard, and that killed him. I'm like that third one is like the worst. It's just like he fought someone really hard. Really? Oh, and Tevia basically sums up my opinion. Wonder Woman 1984 is blocked from my mind. That's it. And their version of Cheetah, which basically looks like it's from the movie Cats.
The CGI was not good in that movie.
I hope they do a JSA movie during World War II with Wonder Woman. That would be cool. Or at least they allude to her, because if you're taking the whole I was covert for like years, but a logical robot stays to his name, still not seeing Wonder Woman 1884, won't entertain it. That is the logical decision.
Spare the children.
Avert your eyes. If you're a DC fan, that movie is the biggest insult to Wonder Woman fandom. Insult.
And I've read Amazon's Attack.
I have the trade of that. The problem with that is that they explain vital plot points in tie-ins that aren't included in the collecting. So I'm like, the hell is this? What is going on here? Or like when Wonder Woman is almost about to like negotiate with Hippolyta, like talk her down, and Superman just grabs her and flies her away so she can have a meeting with Batman on how to fight the Amazons. Like, what the hell is going on here?
Okay, what was the worst comic run or series? It could be a graphic novel. It could be a complete run. What's the worst DC?
That is a good question. Well, first off, Son of Kal-El, I have to bring that one up.
Yeah, that one's pretty bad. And okay. You know, I'm probably gonna get a shill or an SJW in the chat, but Son of Kal-El, I really tried. I tried to make it work. I respected the Super Sons. I really tried it. The age up was contrived because of Bendis' convenience, but I fell off long before the kiss in issue 5. I can forgive a lot. I've read some bad comics, DC, Marvel alike. I can forgive a lot, but when you have essentially what's considered a Lois Lane story, a Lois Lane or Superman's girlfriend story, but try to drag it into a Superman book, a flagship Superman book, while Action Comics is doing its own thing, and your story completely goes off the rail outside of one consistent villain, and it's just you preaching politics. Where's the action? Where's the investment? You even made Jay literally intangible, so there's not even you can't even play the threat card here.
Trial of the Amazons is somehow worse. I've heard it's horrendous.
Not as bad as Amazon's Attack, but definitely a close second.
I maintain that they need to de-age John Kent back to his 10 self. They're not going to do that because they would get heat from the SJWs on Twitter, even though they realize that less than 10% of the audience is on Twitter.
I would take the hit, even if I had to completely.
I would take the hit because guess what? You had a more popular version of the character, and the Super Sons movie literally indicates that.
Yeah, you have the numbers. I justify it. I mean, what they gonna do? Get a smear campaign going? That's about the most they can do.
Yeah, that's about the most that they can do. And you know what? It'll prove that guess what? The people that were saying this is a poorly written story weren't so toxic. Oh, Jane, yeah, they have John's dating a literal terrorist. And yeah, Snyder Queen is right. Let me put it this way. I could have endured the age up or the bisexuality. That's fine, but they need to write him better.
The story wasn't good.
The thing is that he was written better as a 12-year-old kid. That's why everyone wants him back like that.
And again, the age up was Bendis because he's better at writing teenagers. They didn't want to walk it back because they let Bendis do whatever he wanted. He was still under contract.
Wait, you know what? I actually have to play this clip now because you mentioned the B word.
Why did you say that name?
I have to play that.
I regret nothing. But this is important to my point. They couldn't walk back the age up because the B word was still under contract, and they didn't want to risk throwing him under the bus. So they kind of had a New 52 Connor situation where the character was in limbo. Like, okay, National Coming Out Day is coming up. We have him come. We leak that he's going to come out in a later issue, and we ride off the clout, and we get some PR and headlines out of it. And then, due to poor reception, give Tom Taylor a 6-issue mini out of pity, and then maybe for a retcon or a reboot, we age him back after about 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, and that's the thing. People don't realize that when people are saying no, it wasn't canceled, he's given a 6-issue mini. It never happens when you go.
Tom King's Batman, City of Bane. That's all you have to say.
Here's the thing, by the way. That never happens where an ongoing series, because it was billed as an ongoing series. There was never once indicated that's going to be a mini-series.
Mini or maxi.
When a ongoing series gets downgraded to a mini-series, that's their way of allowing the author to save face and say it was canceled. Plus, Superman sales were not even in the top 50.
Now, if Action Comics and Son of Kal-El were being promoted and headlined at the same time, you probably could have had Son of Kal-El ride off Action Comics' clout. All you had to do is rework the story to where you could have the backup story tie into World War Saga. Maybe it would be a blow to Tom Taylor's ego, but you could have made it work.
The thing about Tom Taylor is that he's a competent writer. He knows how to write good comics. I've read Injustice and Deceased.
It's always a wild card with Tom Taylor.
But I noticed he's more consistent on Elseworld stories.
Because he doesn't have editorial holding him back. Oh, I see what you mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not waiting 5 years to de-age John Kent. Screw that. I say after Adventure of the Super Sons ends, that may not happen, Tevia. I'm just saying the earliest they'll do it is 5 years when people have forgotten about John Kent's whole existence. Or whenever they decide to do a reboot, because chances are
they're gonna lean to a reboot.
Yeah, but I mean, chances are if they do a reboot, they will de-age him because they know he's more popular.
Tom Taylor's just. Do you think Tom Taylor might renew his contract because I mean he's wrapping up Deceased. We may get Injustice 3 or a tie-in comic. I don't know. Regardless of whether they DH John Kent, I think Tom Taylor's just not going to renew his contract.
I think as long as he's at DC, they're not going to they're not going to DH John Kent. I think he has to leave before they can do that, because then it'll be a big FU to Tom Taylor if they DH him, because DHing him undoes his entire storyline.
It would have been well deserved, and I'm going off sales. I'm not going deeper into, because I don't want to risk getting canceled and dragging the Comics League brand down.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You're a good team member.
Just because someone can't accept the truth. It was a bad comic. Okay. All right. See, you know what? I was really trying not to avoid mentioning the Glass Run. I really was. But, okay. You have basically Damian Wayne and a Raven Starfire hybrid who's betrayed and bound by her brother 4,000 years ago, pulling an Injustice Wonder Woman trying to get in his pants. Now you have Jay Nakamura, a vengeful, hell-bent eco-terrorist pining for an aged-up 10-year-old.
By the way, he still has the mentality of a 10-year-old, so it's still bordering on the P word, by the way. And by the way, Batman's the only one speaking logically, and even John Kent is admonishing Batman for being distrustful of Jay Nakamura, the eco-terrorist.
And then the following issue, you had Podge Kent. Oh, you got to let him figure it out. No! That does not apply in this context.
You got to do that as Kryptonian powers who's probably being manipulated by an eco-terrorist. Yeah, Batman of all... Everyone should trust Batman on this. This is why he has contingency plans.
Even though everyone resents him for it, thinking he's a paranoid maniac. Okay, the way he goes about his contingency plans, not actively telling the team, that's kind of a dick move. But at the same time, it's warranted. It's somewhat justified.
Yeah, even though there's a loophole to please both sides, you have Teenage John Kent be from Earth. Yeah, exactly. That is what Nick and I said when we were doing a video on Here's How They Can DH John Kent. We said, just make it so he's from Earth 3. He's an Earth 3 Superboy. Snyder Queen asked, why not just give Supes another son? That way you get to keep. But here's the thing. John Kent himself is a brand. The 10-year-old John Kent is a brand. If they wanted to give Supes another son, they would have made the movie about a different kid.
Not to mention, you have World War Saga, spoiler. So if you haven't read the issue or you haven't gotten to the end, I'll give you 5 seconds to walk away now, or at least
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He essentially takes in and adopts a set of estranged Kryptonian twins at the end, and then they're actually in the cover for the new Superman book in 2023.
So gorgeous, that Dan Mora art.
So technically, they're probably going to try to spin it to where those will be the new super kids, while keeping John a teenager until Tom Taylor is still under contract. That would be a good deflection tactic, but it just depends on whether or not it sells.
Here's the thing, Snyder Queen. The reason why they can't just put in another kid is because the Superboy brand from Rebirth is John Kent. It's literally John. It's like saying, why can't they just have another person be Superman? Technically, those kids are not Kryptonians.
Well, the Phalasians are Kryptonian descendants, but that's going into technicality.
Yeah, it's like a Daxamite, but Snyder Queen, it's like saying, why can't we just have another person be Superman? You really can't, because when you think of Superman, Clark Kent. Nowadays, when you think of Superboy, you kind of think of John Kent. He's never going to be able to escape that. Plus, with the fact that they keep coming out with Super Sons movies, the audience is never going to be able to separate that. Yeah, but it's not going to work because, for
it's
one
all
thing,
about brand. It's all about brand at the end of the day. And John Kent, through Super Sons, was able to cement himself as a brand in DC.
Yeah, they have Connor Kent as Superboy, and the thing is, by the way, that's another character they sabotage because there was potential with that one. And again, Bendis.
I'll almost say on that, if you really wanted to spin
Superboy 2, Kryptonian Boogaloo. That's good. I like that. I like that.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
But hold on. I had to check
Hey,
something.
Taladia's here.
But what
Look
was
who
I saying?
decided to show
Oh, yeah.
up.
To make it long story short.
I
Hey,
finally
lady.
finished the show. It was a good 3 hours discussing Black Adam. There was a lot to
Jeez.
cover.
Mhm.
Lot to cover, mate. Yeah, I'm here.
Have you heard from Nick? I don't think he's answering our group chat.
Yeah, I'll
No,
put
he's not
what.
answering.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to come back in.
Why? What happened? What did you guys do while I was away? Come on.
All right, so here's what happened. I established so the rule in this trivia contest. I'll restart it, and then we'll. But the way the trivia contest works is that you, in order to get points, you have to let me finish reading. Oh, Taladia checked his watch. Hashtag. But so
Who said
you
that?
have
Who
to
said-
let me. Yeah. So in other words, the one rule I have really is that when I'm reading the question, you can't get your answer in before I finish reading the question.
Okay.
Nick did that, and I gave the answer to Jay Heat, and then he rage quit.
Okay, so he's not coming back then, guys.
He's not
That's
coming
good.
back. So you know what? I'll restart the board, and then
Give me his points. Actually, that's better. Give me his points and work out from
We
there.
almost go on.
all right,
We
we'll
all
do
know.
that. All right, so let me just change the name to Taladia.
But to
We
quickly
got a good conversation
Yes,
happening anyway. Hey,
Yes, I'm from UK. Yes, I'm a Brit. I got
but to
good
quickly
hour.
wrap up my
yeah,
point.
yeah, go ahead.
This all goes back to Bendis and how, because of the age up and how it was executed, John ended up in limbo. They didn't really know what to do with him because Bendis was still under contract and they didn't want to walk it back.
Mhm.
And Tom Taylor sees an opportunity to get some headlines out of it.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so Taladia, here's the board. We've asked some questions that everyone should know, like this. It was finished. That quote. Crime Raven Gotham.
Okay,
Water.
do you want me to
Wet.
start?
Hey, Snyder
want me to
Queen's a
start?
Brit too.
Yeah, I'm a Brit too. So
Geez,
deal with
I got
it.
so many co-hosts that are in Britain.
I'm
Deal
actually
with it.
from America, so
Yeah,
you're not a
actually,
woman yet.
actually, I just
I
recently
got- by the way-
this. I got
by
a
the way,
wood
Jared.
carving of the Declaration of Independence.
Jared, by the way, I've got an hour with you. I've got 1 hour to spare. So I've
Okay,
got
that's
till
fine.
about
That's
quarter
fine.
to-
We're
5
halfway
to
through the board, so this shouldn't take too
make
long.
it-
Yeah, it shouldn't take too long. All right, so you know what? So do you want to just give it to to Taladia?
Yeah, go ahead, Talita. Go ahead and
All right.
pick one.
I wanna go for Man of Steel.
For which?
2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
Oh,
Okay.
All right. Name 3 Superman side characters who made a cameo in the entire movie.
Okay.
Percy White.
Percy White.
Uh,
Percy White. That's not his first name.
I forget his first
Can
name.
I say?
All right, Talita, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Martha Kent.
Okay, that works. And by the way, to Tevia, no, that was in BVS.
That was in BVS. Yes.
Yeah, go on. Tevia. Okay, you got one. I'll give you one. I'll give you that one.
Martha Kent. I was gonna also say
John Kent.
John Kent was it? Dude,
He wasn't even in this. He's not even born
That-
yet.
I'm talking about Paul Kent. Paul Kent's name is John.
Oh, yeah,
Jonathan Kent.
Jonathan.
Okay.
Jonathan. Brand name.
Jonathan Kent. So I get that point, and then the third one is Viola.
Okay, that works. Here are the ones I was accepting too, but it still counts. Technically, Doomsday shows up because in the moon it's shattered. That's from Doomsday, the moon of Krypton. But I will accept that because that was again an etc. So I'll give you. So you now have 600 points.
Okay.
So Taladia, it's your board again.
All right, let's go for 500 on BVS.
Man, you're going through all the 500s. Jeez. Explain Lex Luthor's plan.
Okay, so Lex Luthor plan is simple. He wanted to put Batman and Superman, to not face off. What's the word? Plot
Fight to the
against each
death.
other. Plot against each other, to fight off against each other with cryptic messages to Superman and cryptic messages to Batman, and essentially evolves them to have a set off, a face off against each other in BVS, which it eventually does happen. And then when the face off does happen, it takes a while after the battle. When Superman was just about, when Batman was about to put the spear into Superman's face, he says,
Why did you
"Save
say that name?
Martha." Why did you say that name? And then
Play the clip.
Lois comes and
Well,
says, "That's
here's
his
the
mother's
thing,
name."
Taladia. That's not Lex Luthor's plan. And by the way, first,
Well, technically,
thank you, Jay Heat.
yeah, but technically, he did actually play them both
His
off.
plan was to have
if you
Batman
think
kill
about it.
Superman, but when that backfired, he used Zod's corpse to create Doomsday and kill Superman that way.
Okay, I will accept that. The other choice that I had, because I've heard explanations of this, that he wanted Superman to murder Batman, thus discrediting Superman as a savior. Let me see what the people said. That too, I think that it turned into kill Superman in this. I mean, at the end of this, because part of it was he wanted Superman to kill Doomsday, to kill Batman, because we noticed when he told him, go save your mother, he essentially said, okay, so the Almighty shows everyone how much of a hypocrite he is.
And you also have to take the court scene into account. I'll give you that, Jared. I'll give you that.
So on that note,
okay.
I'll give you both points because you both had like part of it. So essentially, because this is 500, I'll give you each 250.
Cool.
That's fair. That's fair.
700 and 250, so 850. Because you both had pretty much the and then by the way, Snyder Queen gets it. Frame Superman for killer to damage public trust in Supes. Yes. Kill Batman's branding people to frame him as an executioner and pit Batman and Superman against each other. Failsafe was Doomsday. Yes, exactly. In other words, Lex Luthor had contingency plans. So on that note, since you both gave me an equal answer, I'll give it to Jay Heat since I was Taladia boards earlier. So go ahead, Jay Heat.
Okay. Wonder Woman 400.
400. All right. Who killed the gods, and who was this character posing as in the modern day?
Ares, and he was posing as, this was World War I, and I know it was someone in Germany, but it wasn't Hitler.
It was Ares. It was Ares, and he was the general officer for the British World War One.
Taladia's got it. Because remember,
British
they thought
embassy.
Yes, Wonder Woman thought it was the German dude Ludendorff, but it wasn't. It was Sir Patrick. I'll still give you points, Taladia, since you pretty much got it. You pretty much got it. So that's 400. So that would be. I'm a political science major. I'm not a math person. So
who was the
1,050. Yeah, that would be 1,050.
But it was 800 plus 400.
1,250. You have 1,350.
All right, 12. All right, there you go.
All right.
Taladia's right. It was pretty much that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Taladia.
500. Zack Snyder's Justice League.
All right. What was the name of the Green Lantern in the history lesson?
Now, Taladia, you get one rule. You get one question to ask the audience.
Yeah. So essentially, if you don't know the answer, you can poll the audience, and you can choose to go with what they want you to say, or you can try it on your own.
I want to ask the audience.
All right, audience. What's the name of the Green Lantern in the history lesson? Don't get it confused with the Green Lantern who appears at the end. A good question. Yeah, Zach did name him. There is a name for this Green Lantern.
Oh, come on. He's practically in the credits.
Yeah. He wasn't, and Zach himself in interviews did name him.
Jay Heat will know this. I have a good feeling. Okay, I'll go with Snyder.
You have an answer.
Snyder Queen's.
Yeah.
I'll go with.
And this was 500.
I'll go with
correct?
Snyder Queen's.
I'll go with Snyder Queen's. Yeah, I'll go with Snyder Queen's answer.
So, Taladia, you are correct. Yalinger. I spelled it differently, but it's this. It's that. I will
Get it.
accept that.
You get it.
1750. Yeah, I was trying to pick what, because here's the problem I ran into, Caladia. We've seen this movie so many times. I have to come up with questions that would be difficult.
500. Finish that quote.
All right. I have turned 10,000.
And you have to
do you have to finish the entire thing.
I have turned 10,000 worlds into dust.
Still, same. Keep going. Same quote. It has to finish the entire speech. And by the way, it was Yale and Burr.
10,000 worlds to dust, seeking anti-life. I will not be denied.
Yeah, that's it. Seeking anti-life. Seeking
All
the
right, you kind of
anti-life.
got it. Hey, Axel, what's up? So,
Hey, Axel.
all right, and here's the quote.
I was close. I was the
By
closest.
the way, I'll give it to you, but by the way, this was all from memory. I've heard that quote so many times that I memorized it.
All right, here's a treat for the audience.
I have turned 10,000 worlds to dust, looking for anti-life, looking for those who robbed me of my glory. I will stride across their bones and bask in the glow of anti-life. In all of existence shall be mine.
That is so good. That is so good. All right, so since Drago got here, so what we're gonna do for that is okay.
Yeah, sorry I'm late. I just woke up.
It's all good.
He's from Australia.
Yeah. Hell yeah, mate.
Yeah. So how do you guys want to do this? Okay. So do you guys want to restart, or you guys
we'll call it because it's not going to be too much for Joe and Axel to catch up. We'll go ahead and reset the board.
Okay. Well, yeah, I will reset. All right. So let me do that. 3 teams. All right. So Lydia, J Heat. Let me just wait.
Really wish Nick didn't rage quit on us.
Yeah, if Nick didn't rage quit on us, then
yeah. So let me do J Heat. All right, and Claudia.
Joker, while we have you, what do you think of Superman, Son of Kal-El?
Superman, Son of Kal-El.
The comic.
You mean like with the comic? I have not read it yet. I'm not a big fan of, like what they're doing with John Kent at the moment. Like it's not that. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care that he's bi or anything, but like, but I don't know. Like, it seems to be like very too political for me. Like,
now, to be fair, the age up itself was Bendis' convenience because he's better at writing teenagers. Tom Taylor in the editorial were the ones to go ahead and make a publicity and get some headlines out of it.
Well, what's hilarious is that
I've actually met Tom Taylor before, and cool. He's a good guy. Yeah.
What's actually kind of funny about Bendis supposedly being better at writing teenagers, if you read his Teen Titans run, no. All right, so
Bendis on Teen Titans, God no.
He wrote Teen Titans. That's where you got the whole Drake thing.
No, that was Young Justice.
Yeah, that was Young Justice also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you know what, Axel? Since you just got here, it's your board.
Oh, okay.
Wait, guys. Just to let you guys know, Nick replied.
All right, hang on. Because this will be a lot easier here. Hang on.
Where'd he go?
All right. He's making a thing about it.
Also, I made a Kahoot like a few months ago, so I can put the link in the private chat.
Actually, do you guys want to do Kahoot? Wait. Where did J Heat go?
So we could do. I have no idea, but did you see private DMs? What I just sent in private chat.
Let me see.
Pretty big stuff happening at midnight UK time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's going on?
Did you leave?
Yeah, I sent Nick a message. It must have took me out of the stream.
Yeah. Okay. So, Axel just told us he also made a Kahoot. So if you guys want to do Kahoot, we can do that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that working up.
Okay,
right, so
once you do, please send that out in the chat. That way the audience can respond in real time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll do that. All right, so let me just let me actually make an account, I guess, for Kahoot. Or I don't have to, but
While we're waiting on that, Tom King's Batman run post issue 50 with the Batcat wedding, or all of Bendis's Young Justice run.
Tom King Batman.
After issue 50 with the Batcat wedding.
After issue 50, oh geez. I'm gonna go with Bendis on Young Justice.
And because you actually said,
all right, so put the link in the actual chat.
Oh, in the actual chat, yeah. Let me get that up.
All right.
And I don't really. Okay, all right. You know what? I've teased this enough. It's about time I made an opinion on the matter. I see potential in Batcat if the two can actually reconcile and not try to say, "Oh, I have to be tied down to you." No, that's not about that. There's just a lot of friction between them in most modern stories. Now, if you're talking about the Silver Age books, they were able to settle and be with each other. But I still say Batcat is a healthier relationship than Bruce and Talia, even if it's not by much.
Well, yeah, it's because like
Talia will kill him. That's the thing.
Even though she calls him beloved most of the time, but like
Jared, you might want to reply back.
I did. I replied back to Nick. I did.
Man. So do you two want to put in a private chat?
Let me just get this up.
Hang on. Yeah, big JSA news.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like it.
Well,
speaking of JSA, Jeff Johns is working on a JSA Golden Age book next year.
Oh yeah, I heard about that a few months ago. I was excited when I heard about the Justice League, Justice Society book, and then I was like, "Oh, who's writing it?" And then, yeah.
By the way,
all right. So hang on. So let's do that.
See what I've done in my head.
All right. So I'll put the link in the chat so everyone can join and respond. All right. So let me actually paste the link into here, and we'll just do this.
Yeah. There's only like 11 questions because I only did it like a few months ago, and I only added like 11 questions because I was like, what is something that would be very hard? So,
all right, I guess classic mode, loading game pin. All right, so it's not. Okay, yeah, there you go.
I have turned 100,000 worlds to dust.
Okay, it says waiting for players. Oh, actually, wait. I have to just go to here.
Yeah, you gotta go into the game pin first, and
yeah. Okay, so do this. The game pin is 8682057.
2057. That's a long time away.
Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll do this one, and then afterwards we'll do the other contest.
Alrighty.
All right, I am in.
Wait, hold up. Zack Snyder is in the Yo, guys, we gotta. I think the Snyder.
Jay Heat, why do you keep leaving?
I was trying to join the Kahoot. It keeps kicking me out.
Oh, geez.
The Kahoot?
Go to another another like tab.
Yeah, I think maybe another tab will work.
Okay.
How do I do this? Because I don't know how to do this.
Okay, go to the website at the top and then input that little code.
Yeah.
Do you have a second device on you?
Oh yeah, try doing it on your phone, maybe.
Why is it just? It's just I'm confused. I don't know how to use this thing.
I think you just gotta like use like another tab and like
Yeah, I'm using another tab.
Oh, so enter like Kahoot and Ilse and
wait, so it just says start classic mode.
Yeah, just say classic mode.
Yeah, classic mode.
And then if you come up to this page, then actually just go to kahoot.it and then enter the code.
Yeah, I just entered the code.
Nah, it's too confusing for me. This website's too
All
confusing.
right, y'all see me?
Oh, really? I can try it.
Lawrence.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lawrence Snyder is in.
If you try and enter, yeah, here we go.
Axel,
Like,
have
if
you
you
seen
just,
Black Adam yet?
yeah, I saw Black. Yeah, I saw Black Adam. Or I
Yeah, I have.
I thought the action was and the visuals were the best part. Dr. Fate was the best character. The humor felt, I don't know, was a bit like the uncle. Get out of here with that. Seriously.
The uncle and the kid were really
get out of
annoying.
here. Like some of the music felt out of place, like the Paint It Black song, and
There were a few pop songs sprinkled in there for the kids.
wasn't there like a Kanye song that was playing?
Yeah, there was when he's in the mine, like wrecking people.
Oh, okay. I like the slow-mo scene where he like puts the grenade in that guy's mouth.
I said this in my review. It's pretty much the most Snyder non-Snyder movie that the DCU has done so far.
It feels very Snyder at some points. I'm like, some people, that's I don't want to say it, but like, is he the blueprint? Yeah. Well, I go because like I watched 3. Oh, yeah, what's up?
What was your reaction when you found out Hamada was still credited for Black Adam as he was out?
I was like, I rolled my eyes. I was like,
I give the middle finger.
I was like,
yeah. Well, that was inevitable.
I saw Toby Emmerich's name. I was like, god damn it.
And Jeff Johns.
I'm like, well, yeah, Jeff Johns. I saw that too. I'm like,
The thing about Jeff Johns is that he should never have been in charge of doing anything with movies. He should have just stuck to.
Like if it was like when I first heard he was going to be in charge of like movies or something, I got excited, of course. Like, but then like after everything, like I'm just like, nah, this is just bad. All right, so are we all ready?
By the way, do you
want to
see
wait
me in
on
the
a few
chat
more
or not?
What's up?
You want to wait on a few more people, or
yeah?
We'll wait.
We'll wait until a few more people. What else did I think about the movie? I thought
any luck convincing Nick to come back on?
What did you guys do while I was away? You must have done something.
All I did was beat him to a question.
Yeah, no, because what happened is that the rule went that if you proclaim your answer before I'm done reading the question, I give the question to your opponent.
And you know how Nick is competitive, right? We all know how Nick competitive he is.
But the thing is that that only happened once. It was just a one-time thing. It was like, okay, that's fine.
Well, Nick is competitive, isn't it?
I guess he was really passionate because we were like neck and neck before you took over and beat me and mopped the floor with me. But our scores were like neck and neck, and he really wanted to lead on that one. That question would have put him in the lead.
And I just whooped you apart.
Here we go. The movie would have been better if it was made with the new regime. I agree with you on that one.
Yeah. Whenever I keep hearing the new regime, I keep thinking of Injustice. Like,
kind of, right? Speaking of Injustice, how about Dr. Fate recreating his like win animation?
Yo, that was awesome.
No. Here's a funny thing. Dr. Fate was trending. Dr. Fate was trending, and Ed Boon tweeted out about it.
Yeah. Oh, what did he tweet about it? See, like, yo.
It was like Dr. Fate.
Dr. Fate. I hardly know
see
her.
Me?
Which is more likely, Injustice 3 or Mortal Kombat 12?
Injustice 3.
Injustice 3. I hope it's Injustice 3. I mean, like, we have so many goddamn Mortal Kombat games. Like, besides, it's been like 5 years since since Injustice 2.
Technically, you have the old arcade games leading up to Mortal Kombat 1 to 3. Then you have the console era 4, 5, and 6. Then you have Mortal Kombat Deceptions.
That is so confusing.
7's Annihilation. 8, although this is hot take, 8 is technically Mortal Kombat versus DCU. Mortal Kombat 9 is the reboot. Mortal Kombat X or 10 is the one with the new generation. and now we're on Mortal Kombat 11 with Liu Kang and Raiden being merged.
Liu Kang.
Taladia, check the private chat.
Sorry?
Are you in the game yet? Because I don't see you on here.
It says I'm in. It says you're in. See your nickname.
No,
on
okay.
screen.
Go to
Snyder,
the
can
link
you
that
badmouth
says.
the Rolling Stones?
Go to the link that says Kahoot.it, and then just enter that number. I think you're in like the host page.
Yeah.
You can get Kanye being controversial, but please don't badmouth the Rolling Stone.
Rolling. What, the website?
And
Okay,
just
okay.
and
Oh
then
yeah,
just
here we
enter
go.
the number.
Here we go. Here we go.
Eight.
The website, Rolling Stone.
It's an old rock band, Axel.
Oh yeah. I know. I was like, oh, get that game.
It's asking me for a game pin.
Oh wait.
It's right there.
Game pin. Yeah, that's the game pin. 868 2057.
868 2000.
Pretty sure that year was in the Terminator.
I'm a cybernetic.
Alright, so I'm entering. Does it say I'm in?
I don't see you on. All I see is 3 people there.
Yeah.
Hold on, there's probably a little
bit
bit of lag.
refreshed.
No, it's not. It's not doing it for me. I think the Kahoot is messing me around.
Okay, did you set it up where the pin would be available, Jared?
I didn't
Where it's
set it up.
Where it's unlocked. You see that lock screen right there? That's how you know people can join in after the game starts if it's unlocked.
Yeah.
Who's
Who's TP? Who's TP?
There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Sweet. So, all right. Should we start?
All right, go ahead.
Alrighty. Let's go.
All right, here we go. Here we go, gents. Let's do this.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Let's see. Question 1.
Who was Zack Snyder's second choice to play Batman?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Ooh.
I think I got this one.
I think I got this one.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, come on. Wait. That's the correct answer? I didn't know that.
Matthew is yeah, that would have been a good casting choice.
I'd never heard of him ever since I found that out. What happened to Krypton's moon?
Okay, I think I know that one.
Okay, we should know this.
I know this.
Its core was unstable. Darkseid blew it up, or that's
the moon, not the planet. The moon.
That's no moon.
It's just too big to be a space station.
I had no idea. I had no idea for that.
You good, man.
Yeah, it's all good.
No one got it right?
I did.
All right. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh.
I would have to say, all
right, I'm going with a
I'm
random
gonna take a guess on this one. Oh, I got it right.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, nice.
No.
You got to catch up, Taladia.
Who would Ray Fisher want as the villain for his cyborg?
I know this one.
I'm probably going to get this one wrong, but it's worth it.
I think I know this one.
I'm probably going to get it wrong, but it was worth it.
Let me put Joss Whedon for the answer. For an answer choice. That's good. I love that.
It was worth it.
That was so worth. That was so good.
That was worth it.
Even Zack Snyder got it correct. He can't lose. What happened to Thomas Curry?
Executed Order 66.
It's like, I'm gonna rule with respect, Arthur. Oh yes. Boba, chop chop.
I'm the only one that got it right.
He died?
It's the same story as the Camu throne of Atlantis. It's the same story. The only difference is we actually see his death on screen. That's one of the few differences in that movie.
No, we were meant to see it was like his urn that was in the Mother Box trailer.
Oh, okay. I think I know this one.
Ooh, I know it was personal.
I don't remember the one.
He sort of alludes to it in Zack Snyder's Justice League. There you go.
Oh yes.
He says it's personal. I think it was because of Batman. One of Slade's kids got killed.
Yeah, some
it was
related.
probably the Ravager, because
All right, let me see the question.
Who killed Barry Allen's mother? Oh, come on, y'all should know this.
It's literally a meme.
Yeah.
What?
Well, like in this timeline, it's unknown.
It was me, Barry.
Me, Barry. Literally. Okay.
Who won the soft time?
I mean, in the SnyderVerse, it's unknown.
Okay. Ooh.
As much as I prefer Green Lantern to get a fair shot, not this.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I actually liked the movie.
Me too.
Blasphemy!
Me too.
It's not my ideal Green Lantern movie, but it's a good movie.
Where's Deadpool when you need him? I want to thank Canada once again.
Who was
I
Wallace? Oh, I know who that is. I know exactly. I know. I can't even piss Danny off. I know exactly who this guy was supposed to play.
Yeah.
I have a good guess.
They set it up really well too.
Yeah.
They set it up really well.
I meant the tallow. Dang it, I clicked the wrong one.
Sure you did.
Just standing up.
I still have the lead.
Yeah, we've discussed this many times on here.
As much as I hate
in the
it.
SnyderVerse.
As much as I hate it.
Which they could always change in a later thing.
Yeah, they could. But like they've never actually explicitly said the name.
Zach has said in interviews, but I mean, they have a gravestone in the background, but they can always change that.
Yeah, and it was never really seen on screen. So, yeah.
Was going to be a member of the Legion of Doom and Justice League. Oh, I know this one.
I'm gonna take a guess. I don't know this one. I'm gonna take a guess. It was
it.
Riddler?
Because there's a scene in his storyboards where Riddler shoots himself in the head after solving the anti-life equation.
Yeah.
Hey, Taladia, third place, not bad. Jay Heat, all right.
Zack Snyder.
Yes.
Feeling very Zack.
Wait, we got the same amount of questions, right? Oh, your score was slightly higher than mine.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah, that was a good game.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good game.
I got like 15-20 minutes before I have to hop out.
All right. So do you guys want to start my thing because I can add?
Wait.
Because it's three of us.
Wait. I want you guys to react to this clip.
All right.
On stream.
As long as it won't get me taken down.
No, it's a funny clip of me.
Okay. Oh, is this the watch thing?
Yes.
All right. Hang
Where's
on.
Snyder Queen? If you could pull up that hashtag one more time.
It actually birthed a hashtag. Let's get that trending. I want that trending.
All right. I've sent it in the private chat. You can post it.
All right. This is the funny part. She literally has a pop-up that says Taladia checks his watch. Hang on. I'll post it here. Let's see here. I'm checking it.
It's okay. Don't worry. I was in the back channel.
Hang on. I have to redo this and... Oh, jeez.
You can't pull it up?
It's already in the... It's in the chat. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can do that. Hang on.
Hold on.
Let me just do that. Hang on. I thought we were all plugging it up separately. Hang on.
No.
All right. So let me know if you guys can hear this.
No, I can't hear it. Oh, now I can.
I can't hear it.
It's not there. Is the sound on?
Nope.
Ah, geez, this always happens.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Gee, and Jay Heat left again. You good?
Yeah, it was.
You keep leaving.
I saw the clip. It keeps kicking me out, but I did see the clip. Lady, you were just like,
yeah.
All
right. So for some reason the sound is not sharing. So let's try this again.
okay. Hold on. No, the actual mute. You got to click the volume. Click the microphone.
Where's that?
There we go.
Oh, it's on?
Yes, it should be on now.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do it? Because I can do it.
Yes, please. You do it.
Please.
You do it. If this is gonna work, you do it.
It's too funny. It's too funny.
All right.
But Snyder Queen, that was a good comment, throwing Zachary Levi into a mountain.
Yeah, I do agree with you on that one. That was good.
Uh,
She always comes up with great comments, unless, of course, they're talking about Wonder Bat.
You do be starting it, Jared. If we ever get Snyder Queen on this panel,
By the way, can you see the?
I can't hear it.
See it.
Yeah, I can't hear it either.
I can't hear it though, but I can see it.
You can't hear it. Okay, one second.
Yeah. I think I might.
I will try this one more time and then we'll move on because I'm losing viewers here.
Whoa.
Wait, you guys can't hear it?
I can't hear it whenever we share. It's not working.
Yeah.
Hold on, let
Try
me go
one
in
more time.
settings. See what's going on.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
All right, we'll have to watch it separately then.
Okay, but
I saw
actually
that.
do take the time to watch the clip, guys. It's worth it. Excuse me. I thought Hawkman was a good performance too.
Yeah, it was good. I was confused. Like, bro, why don't you kill? You have a mace and an axe. Well, it turns into an axe.
Am I the only one who got early 2000s Transformers vibes with the side characters?
Yeah,
like, did
of.
Did we really need the son and brother?
No, we didn't.
Oh, I wish the brother died. I know I sound cruel, but
Oh my god.
He has good taste in music.
Fucking
Baby,
Bat Channel. The fucking
The
Bat Channel retweeted Snyder Queen. Fuck's sakes. That's gonna be a trend.
Lady, a language.
Sorry.
yeah, that's why I
Pardon
haven't
me.
sworn so far.
No, I mean, at the end of the
I
day.
think I've held my own, and we've had some pretty heated discussions since I've been on the show.
Anyway, what I was gonna say to you guys is that the Black Adam's great.
Yeah, it is.
It is great. I loved it.
Sorry that I didn't
Good
join last
movie.
stream. You guys started
It's
your
okay.
stream 3 o'clock in the morning, 3:30 in the morning. I was going to bed.
But you knew we were streaming that day too.
No, I thought you guys would be starting
Okay,
earlier than that.
here's what we need to do. We need to actually have a podcast and stream. That way we can schedule something more often with Taladia and have all of us together, at least
It's a
four
good
of
idea.
us.
It's a good idea.
One
So,
second.
do you guys want to try the other trivia game now?
Sure.
All right, I'll share my screen. All right. So, Axel, you can go first.
Alrighty. What do I pick? What should I pick?
Try to avoid 500 starting out. They're a doozy.
Okay. 300.
Which one?
Which one?
Oh, ZSJL.
CSJL for 300. All right.
Snyder Cut 300.
What character was supposed to cameo in the end of the movie, only be replaced by Martian Manhunter?
Green Lantern, John Stewart.
Jay Heat got it. Jay Heat got it.
God damn it. Oh, wait. I thought I was meant to answer.
DCAU for the win. Hey, let us know in the comments. Do you actually want to see a continuity stream comparing DCAU, DCAMU, SnyderVerse?
DCAMU's actually pretty good. I like that.
DCAMU was great. All right, Jay Heat.
Yeah. Like, it had its problems, of course, but, like, it was still good.
It was really good. Particularly if like, JL War was pretty much the Justice League origin from the New 52.
Except I don't know why they changed. I don't know why they swapped Aquaman with Shazam. Like,
because they wanted to do a Throne of Atlantis.
Sequel bait. That's the only reason they did it.
True.
So go on, Jay Heat.
Finish that quote 100.
All right. He's already seen these answers, so.
Crime wave in Metropolis. Water. Wet.
Another news. You kind of got it, but do I give it to him?
Give me half. Give me half. Give me half. I got halfway through.
Point. Half point.
Give me half.
All right. So, all right, Jay Heat.
Can I go?
All right. Man of Steel for 200.
And now remember, anyone can jump in as soon as I click on this thing. It's not just whoever is answering.
And remember, wait till after he finishes the question.
Yes. Why was Superman weak on Zod's ship?
Because he hasn't been into space before, and it was the first time ever he was in space.
That's kind of the answer, but
he was adapting to Kryptonian technology.
Actually, that's not my Superman. My Superman could survive that.
Yeah, exactly. But Jay, he got it. The atmosphere of the ship was configured to the Kryptonian atmosphere. So Jay Heat got it again. So that was, how much was that?
200. So I'm at 550.
Man, Jay Heat brought his A game.
Well, I want to go.
All right. You know what?
I'll be a gracious contestant.
So the way we're gonna do this is that I'll go down the list on who picks on the board, and then anyone can jump in on those questions. All right. Okay, so Taladia, you can go.
500 BVS.
All right. Explain Lex Luthor's plan. We just had this question, so
you want to just not count it, or you want to give him a chance to actually answer it?
Not count it. I don't think count this one.
Don't count. I show it. If Axel, if you can get this one, you're more than welcome to.
All right. What was Lex Luthor's plan?
His plan
was to. It's a very complicated plan.
You know what? I'll give you 5 more seconds, Axel. Then I'll step in.
Okay.
10 more seconds.
Lex Luthor's plan was to he wanted to make Superman look bad in front of the world, which he did. Yeah, that's it.
Well, actually,
discredit Superman for being a murderer, execute Batman's branded criminals, making him a murderer, pit the two against each other, to discredit Superman being a savior, and then his failsafe was Doomsday.
Yeah, I guess
you just read exactly that one comment, didn't you?
No, I memorized it.
All right,
I memorized it.
I'm gonna give you both points because Draga got like.
Yeah, I got like a bit of it right.
Yeah, you got it. So I'll give you the points, and I'll give Jay Heat the points since he read the whole thing.
I memorized it. I didn't read it. I'm not looking at the comments, I swear. Oh, by the way, Axel, Talia, you used yours, but Axel, you get one question where you can reach out to the audience.
So you can essentially, it's ask the audience, and then you can choose to go with their answer, or you can go with your own.
Okay.
So on that, Axel, it's your pick.
All right. 300 BVS.
300 BVS. All right, here we go. How many hostiles does Batman take out in the warehouse scene? They actually name this.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
I'll give you a hint. Alfred says it.
Yeah, let me just go on YouTube. No, I'm just kidding.
13.
What's that? Oh, yeah, 13.
That is wrong.
It's
All right, so
Palladium,
Taladia.
last guess.
Actually,
10.
if you want to ask
10.
the audience, you can.
Okay, audience.
Don't, Axel, don't waste it. Don't waste it. You're gonna need it.
10.
10.
I'm gonna say 10.
I just said 10. That's why I said
24. Because
I was
Alfred said thermal imaging, so it's 24 hostiles. So no one gets the point.
You used
for
a
that one.
lot of throwaway lines to make this, Jared.
How? Because here's the problem: we've seen these movies so many times; they have to make them hard somehow. So, you know what, Axel, it's still your board. Go ahead.
Oh, sweet. All right. Let me think. BVS 200.
BVS 200. Roger that.
No one's touching the
Roger.
Snyder Cut.
What
Roger,
was
Roger.
Batman retrieving in the nightmare scene?
Kryptonite.
Yep, that's
Kryptonite.
correct. Axel got it first.
Yeah, I got it first.
Yeah, it's by implication, but when you see a green light and he says The Rock, it's kryptonite.
And it's not Dwayne Johnson, no.
All right, so Jay Heat.
The Rock.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
Zack Snyder's Snyder Cut for 100. Go ahead and start us
How
off.
long after BVS does this movie take place?
1 to 2 months.
6 months.
6 weeks. 10 years.
6 months.
It's about 1 to 2 months, I think. Yeah. So Jay Heat got it, so it's 100. So
1150.
Jay Heat really brought his A game. All right, Taladia, it's your turn.
500 Wonder Woman.
Does Zack Snyder cameo in this movie?
Yes.
Yes.
You got it. You got it, Taladia. As a soldier in the background photo, in the background of the Steve Trevor photo, that is correct. So I will give you that points. All right, I believe Axel.
Yes. 300 Man of Steel.
300 Man of Steel. Roger that.
Roger,
True or
Roger.
false? Superman never saved anyone in this movie.
It's fucking
False.
false.
It was Taladia first.
Damn it.
Because I
Depends on what-
figured that
depends on what
was a gimme. That was a gimme.
Depends on whether or not you're counting collateral damage, because there was a lot of collateral damage in that.
Save someone, not kill anyone. Save someone.
But did he save though outside of that small
Yes.
family when he broke Zod's
The
neck?
soldier that fell out of the helicopter, he caught him.
Yeah, he caught that guy. Wait, hold on.
He was a free fall from collateral damage.
No, but he still saved him. It's just did he save someone?
Okay.
Still counts. So, whose pick was that?
That was Axel's. He left the room for something. All right.
So-
finish that
all right,
quote
he-
for two. Finish that quote for 200.
Is this one we already did?
Let's see.
You guys should know this one.
Not impressed.
Yeah, Jay Heat got it. Okay, you know what? Jay Heat, if it's a question we already got, you can't answer it, all right?
All right.
Hey, yo, Jared, after this question, I got some drawings to show y'all.
All right,
Okay.
cool. So actually, you know what? I'm not going to count that one for Jay Heap since you already saw this question. All right, so Taladia got it next.
So that should be my point.
Yeah, you got it. All right, so let's see these drawings.
All right.
I will say,
here-
I've seen your drawings on Twitter. You definitely have that Camus art style.
Yeah, that's what.
Is that Madame Xanadu and Talia al Ghul?
No, that's Lois Lane and Madame Xanadu. Yeah, so this is the beginning of Justice League 2, and where they're just.
Have you thought of like making a fan comic that's basically all the movies?
Sort of, but I'm not really. But like, I think a comic
If you do
would be too
so,
much.
please take out Bruce X Lois. It's better for everyone.
Oh yeah. I'm taking that out.
Zach changed that too. That's cool. I like that one.
Yeah. Usually, where they're in the.
Oh,
I got
nice.
the background from Hitman, and what else? Here we have Hal Jordan.
Hal Jordan, baby.
What up,
An older
y'all?
Hal Jordan, okay. Maybe
Yeah,
we
he's
could
got,
base
like-
him off 2011's Green Lantern. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Wasn't that
Yeah,
Zach's plan? He wanted Ryan Reynolds to play Hal Jordan.
That would have been cool.
He's not going to do it.
As you can see, he's got like the great templates here.
I like that.
So you can tell. Yeah.
And I like how the
Here
suit
we
is.
have-
Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know whether it was the black or blue suit, so I just went with the black because
I know they use the blue suit in the storyboards, but it's all good. We know what you're doing.
Yeah. Here we have the Legion of Doom. This was before I saw like the new Black Manta suit from Aquaman 2. So,
Yeah, that works.
Also, I never really imagined Ocean Master never seemed like the type that would join the Legion.
Yeah.
Now, to be
He
fair,
never seemed like the type. So
Ocean
yeah,
Master's origin is essentially a blood feud. He parallels with Arthur and how they both lost their dads. But Manta lost his dad in an oceanic incursion when they stumbled upon Atlantean territory. Manta want revenge. And wait, what did that lead to the death of Aquaman Jr., Aqua Baby, or was that Ocean Master?
It was Black Manta.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna hop out. So I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, lady. See you later.
All right, take care, lady.
All right, see ya.
I know what this one is. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Is that Lois and Swamp Thing?
No, that's the Lois and Batman, like in the swamp where there's like.
I like how you're clearly inspired for Ben Affleck's Batman by the Flashpoint Batman.
Yeah, because they're both like thick. They're both big units, so I thought.
And old-ish.
Yeah, old. I got the stubble and like got big lips. Batman.
And pregnant Lois. I see the
Yeah.
And there you go. There's the Riddler when he offs himself.
Yep. Here we have Atlantis.
Sweet, I love that. Yeah, that movie has such great music. Oh yeah, there you go.
It does, except for the Pitbull song. Get that out of here.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Less said about Ezra Miller nowadays, the better. So
I like how you have the frost on his shoulder and hip.
Yeah.
Yeah, going up to
like,
New 52.
Lex Luthor gives Captain Cold an upgrade, as in like he actually gives him powers. Here we have the Furies.
Yes, I really. They're another reason why I want the Snyderverse to come back.
Superman Apocalypse designs, or these
yes.
the DCAU designs?
With Lashina and Guillotina, that's from Young Justice, and with Mad Harriet, that's from the what do you call it, the Apocalypse design. Yeah.
They're another reason why I want the Snyderverse to come back. Yeah, I love that dark side. That looks so dope.
Also about again with this thing, like I would have wanted like the other Fury Stomper to like fight Artemis, because like in the universe, Artemis is like she's like played by a boxer.
Oh, that would have been dope.
Yeah, and like in like Granny Goodness versus like Hippolyta.
Oh, Granny Goodness versus all of Themyscira. Now that's a fight. That's a badass fight.
But like this is just works so. So here's where Darkseid enters the Batcave. Meanwhile, at the Batcave.
Yeah. Meanwhile, back at the Heart of Justice.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
I like how the eyes actually glow. They seem to actually glow.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to give, and like it. Oh shit.
Oh, there you go.
You disappoint
and
me.
You are going to die, Lois.
And there's Batman going, no, like he did in BVS.
No. Here's I didn't do like the skeleton like that she turns into. It's like the same effect.
You made her Damien, where she's a shrivel. Where
yeah.
I was about to say Apocalypse War Damien.
Yep. Yeah.
Him killing Kilowog.
A lot of Apocalypse War in this scene.
Because those are actually pretty dope designs.
It was.
And they're very modern. Yeah, I like that. That one's cool.
Yeah. And that's all I have so far.
Did you at least scrap Amber Heard?
No, I did not.
It would be a nice touch.
Yeah. All right. So Taladia's not going to count anymore. So I will give the points to. I'll divvy out.
Split them 500. 500 for me. 500 for Axel. Split them down the middle.
That works. There you go. Done. All right. So I believe it is Jay Heat's board.
Okay. Man of Steel for 500.
All right. You can't answer this one. All right. All right, Axel, can you answer this question?
Name 3.
And I mean, name 3 Superman side characters who make a cameo. What I mean by that is like side comics characters that make cameos.
Basically, Easter eggs.
Okay. Lana Lang as a child. I think maybe Bibbo. And
but what's Bibbo's legal name?
I don't know. I'm not like, yeah. Does the Lex Luthor truck count?
Got 1 out of 3.
Yeah, you got 1 out of 3.
Oh, okay.
All right. So all right. So
Lana Lang.
there's Lana Lang, Pete Ross, Steve Lombard, and technically Doomsday with the Moon.
Oh,
now,
I thought you meant
which one?
I thought
Now, which one of these is the legal name of Bibbo?
None of
I'll
those
give you
are.
a hint. It's not Lana Lang. He's
Well,
called
obviously,
Bibbo.
obviously, it's not Lana Lang.
He's called Bibbo, but his legal name was only used
Lebowski.
1 time. Lebowski. Jared, you're spoiling it.
It's not Lombard. Nowhere on this list is where he is.
Is Lebowski. But the
So
closest to it was Steve Lombard.
Closest to it, but that's not the character.
It was rhetorical.
Divided by, like 4, we'll give you that. All right, so I'll give you 125 points, which is that divided by 4. So there you go. All right, Axel, it's your board.
Alrighty. Hold up. ZSJL 200.
All right. True or false? Superman wears a blue suit in this movie.
False.
Oh, God damn it! I was gonna answer. Oh yeah.
Both of you are incorrect. He does wear a blue suit.
Briefly.
Oh, in the
then
beginning.
in the nightmare scenes.
Okay,
Yep, in both nightmare scenes, he wears a blue suit, so no one gets points on that one. All right, so Jay Heat.
All right, Snyder cut for 300.
That's a good movie. 300.
What character was supposed to cameo? Oh yeah, we did do this one, and yeah, we already got that. So Axel, I'll give it to you. What character was supposed to cameo at the end of the movie, only be replaced with Martian Manhunter?
Green Lantern. Jon Stewart.
Which Green Lantern?
It's I would have accepted Green Lantern, but it still counts.
Jon Stewart, Green Lantern.
Okay.
I'll give it to you. All right, Axel, it's your turn.
It's for the lead. It's a tight game.
300 ZSJL.
I thought already. Wait,
we already did that one.
Still, okay, continue.
All
right.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, 400.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait, no. 300 Man of Steel.
All right.
Is that your final claim?
Yeah, it is. True or false? Oh yeah, we already got this one, and we just answered it. All right, go ahead and pick.
Okay, Batman v Superman 200.
What was Batman?
Why
does this thing keep coming up?
What the hell?
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. 100 BVS.
Explain the Martha moment. And this is you, Axel, because Jay already did this.
So look, if you like Batman, it was this PTSD. Like he noticed that like he's becoming is like he's becoming Joe Chill. It's like he's letting another person with the name whose mother die. He's letting someone else's mother die if he doesn't stop what he's doing, and so like, which triggers that PTSD that, and because, yeah, his mother has the same name, and they're just, yeah, pretty much just that.
And you got that 100%. You got the 100% correct, and so Jay Heat has been dethroned as the leader of this. Yeah, so pretty much it's that.
Yeah.
All right, Jay Heat, you're up.
All right, Wonder Woman for 100.
Now remember, I have to actually read the question. In what war does this movie take place? It's Axel's question.
World War I.
No, it's Axel's question because we already had this one.
We did. Oh, come on.
It's not fair.
World War One.
Axel did come in late in the stream. I'll be gracious
All right,
about
Axel, it's your board.
Okay. 200 Wonder Woman. 200.
Who or what was the
who
real
was the
god
real god?
killer?
Ares.
Diana.
Axel got it. Axel got it.
I got it.
Yeah, you thought it was the sword, but it was Wonder Woman herself. All right, wait. Here's how I do that. All right, do that. All right, there you go. All right, so Jay Heat.
Okay. Snyder cut for 400.
All right. Why was Steppenwolf banished from Apocalypse?
Because of his foolish pride, and he conspired against Darkseid.
Correct, Jay Heat.
Damn.
That is 100% correct. Yeah, he tried to overthrow Darkseid. I accept that because you went into more detail than I did. All right. And...
Also, could I show you like another part drawing?
You owe the great one at least 50,000 more worlds.
So this guy here is it's not Walter White. It is Scarecrow, whose appearance is based off Jackie Earl Haley.
Okay. In the SnyderVerse.
Yeah, so he's like, we need to show Superman and his army what we're made of. And Batman's like, that's what Peacemaker said before him and his team flew over there and got themselves killed. It's like
You're bringing in the other characters.
Yeah, it's like a line inspired by like Flashpoint, like when he says that's what
Bruce
Captain
does turn
Adam
into
said.
a little bit of Thomas going by these scripts. This should definitely be a fan comic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It'd be so cool.
Maybe a little League of Assassins, a teenage young adult Damien in the mix.
Oh,
that could actually work really well.
You may be this. I may be your bastard father, but that. Oh dang! I screwed it up. I may be your bastard. I may be your bastard.
Here we have the
but you are never my father.
Yeah.
I gave Deathstroke like his mohawk.
Oh, the Kryptonite sword. Okay.
Oh, Kryptonite sword. That's dope. I love that.
I can't believe I screwed that line up. Dang it.
Yeah, I know, dude.
I also gave Mira a scar. And
please use someone else's line.
She's wearing.
Don't. Oh, Amber Turd with a Red Lantern ring.
It's not necessarily Amber Heard. It could be like Amelia.
Oh, come on! Look at her face.
Yeah,
come on.
It could be Amelia. I tried not to like do it.
Well, here's the thing. That doesn't scream Amber Heard. It just screams Mara if she were in the DC AMU. So it's not necessarily identifiable as any actress.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll concede that.
So yeah, I gave her a Red Lantern ring.
That is quite a pick.
Yes.
She technically does get a Red Lantern ring. Wait, was it Blackest Night?
Blackest Night.
Yeah. Didn't she get in the New 52 too?
That was Supergirl.
No, I think that was Supergirl.
Yeah. Oh, that was Supergirl. My fault.
And that is so badass. I love that.
Like, look at all these police badges.
I would recommend making.
Name is probably the.
Yeah, I would recommend making Joker's hair a little wilder, but other than that, that is badass.
That's pretty much the ZCJL Joker. Then that's a great laugh for Jared Leto Joker. That's great. I love that. Yes,
Superman fighting Shazam, because like Shazam was like held prisoner as like a power source.
Or Captain Thunder, with all the other Shazam children merged into one champion.
That's a bit too much.
Yeah,
it'd be a good flowback to Flashpoint.
Yeah, but I never understood. I don't know.
I never understood how that worked too. I'm like, that doesn't work.
Okay. Shazam, you have the power of seven gods. You have the entire Shazam family, roughly 6 to 7 people, to split the powers with. Combine them all together into one champion.
It's combining into one person. That's weird, dude. You're not making this easy.
This is too hard for me. And then, this doesn't. Who do you think wins?
Oh, probably Shazam.
Actually,
no. Superman, because he. By the way, nice Injustice reference.
I would have gone with the heat vision myself.
Bro, look at those eyes. He's like, He's like, bro.
Yeah, but it is literally what Superman did to the Joker.
Yeah.
Actually, Joker went straight for the lung. This is clearly the kidney.
And
Stop with the technicalities, Jay Heat.
And then Shazam's final thing he does is like he yells out "Shazam!" and blows himself up.
That works. I like that.
Yeah.
He kind of did that in Apocalypse War.
Yeah, I did.
As it was being molded. Oh, okay.
Here's the Flash
He's
going
the
back in
king.
time.
Oh yeah, that music. Your kid was one of the best of the best.
And who does he approach?
Oh!
You are entering. I am Dr. Manhattan. Wait, no.
Nah, you're trying to do a Twilight Zone reference. You screwed the line worse than I did.
So here we.
Oh yes. No, it's good, Superman.
Took everything from me.
Yeah, that moment, and he gouges Darkseid's eyes.
Yeah, and then he throws him around like a Looney Tunes character. That was
more akin to Hulk versus Loki in Avengers, but close enough.
I thought Superman was gonna go puny god. Yes, I want this.
Here we have 8 Justice League members fighting.
If you ever get this on Indiegogo or Patreon, please support this comic. This needs to get made.
I will. I will buy this.
Here we have Darkseid fighting Superman.
I like the rendering on all their costumes. It looks like the movie people.
Yeah.
This really does look like a Snyder rendition of the DeCamu designs. This really does.
Can you imagine if they did an animated movie that's the DeCamo animated style? But
that could work for real.
Yes, we saw with Teen Titans what happened.
You wouldn't even need to change that much. Just make a quick mini series about the 2 years in between the prologue and the beginning of Apocalypse War. Make it like a little resistance coalition, like the SnyderVerse. You could really make that work.
He's like, I get Batman a sword because he just looks badass with one, and
he's fighting Darkseid. What is he gonna do? Punch him to death?
Yeah, what is he gonna do? Throw a batarang? Here we have Cyborg.
I love the forearm Cyborg.
Yeah, and also you can see the Atom right there.
That's such a cool Easter egg. That's nice.
That's what I meant when I said 8 Justice League members. Like,
I
thought that would make people question what is he talking about. And
having Hawkgirl would have been and Jon Stewart would have been a nice touch. That's just a DCAU and me.
There you go. Darkseid's eyes are being gouged out.
Yeah,
and then Batman says, "Tell me, do you bleed?" You got look at those ships in the background.
That's
Young Justice.
Yeah. No, that's from Final Crisis. Because
this is
the ships are from.
These are from Young Justice. I got from.
Focus on Batman. On Batman.
Yeah, that's from Final Crisis.
Yeah, this is from Final Crisis.
Because the movie because the plot for JL3 is pretty much Final Crisis.
Yeah. And the turkey, yes.
And the turkey, yeah. I love how the absolute version sold out.
That got everyone pissed. That got everyone started it means something. No, it doesn't. I also like.
I think Axel froze.
Show his real face.
Now Tevia might love this, but they should do a DeCamu Titans and Young Justice crossover.
I could see that.
Like a Teen Titans versus Young Justice movie.
I mean, the DeCamo is pretty much dead.
Yeah, they kind of blew up that world.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, they're bringing back DCAU for nostalgia bait. If they wanted to do like a little nostalgic cash grab with the DeCamo, they could do like a multiverse romp.
That'd be cool. And there's Batman being Omega beamed.
Yep. This is how it happened.
This
is how the Batman died. And then 20 years later.
Hey!
20 years later.
Yara Floor.
Yeah.
Yara Floor, Aqua Girl, Miss Martian, Wallace West. Is that Wallace West?
That's a version. It's like a mixed version. It's like it's Barry and Iris's kid. In this
Were you
version.
Inspired by Future State?
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to say
only because I like the look of all their the idea and the all and And here is
But is that Connor or John?
This is John.
It would have been John J Heat.
20 years later.
And
At least
this would be the final scene you see, and then in the background you see.
At least this John got a childhood.
All right. Who takes over for Batman?
We don't know. I mean,
Either I would say Damian Wayne. He just dons the cowl. But if you really want to cram Jason there, you can.
You can. Can you imagine Red Hood as Batman?
Yes, that's basically Punisher.
Yeah. It's basically Flashpoint Batman. All right, guys.
Or Midnighter.
True.
Yeah, Midnighter. That's it there.
All right, Axel.
All right. I feel bad for Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman 300.
All right. What number outfit does? Don't you dare, J Heat. What number outfit does Diana try on and wear the Clark Kent glasses? They actually reference it as a number.
It does reference a comic book issue.
And I will accept if you get close to this number. I'll give you at least partial credit. And if you want to ask the audience, you can, even though they already answered it.
Okay. Yeah, audience, do you want to help me out here?
All right, so he's using his audience lifeline. All right. I'm going to give the audience 30 seconds to type in the answer. It's already been said.
It has?
Because this is another question we already had, but but that was before you came in.
And it was so far back, you might not even be able to find it.
Yeah. All right, so Snyder Queen should be able to reach into her Wonder Woman memory and get this. Lawrence of the Snyder Gun doesn't remember.
Is that the end? No, it's not. I was like, I'll take it. I'll take it.
It's an actual number. And Ada Candy says it in the movie. Once again, I had to use a lot of throwaway lines because otherwise these questions would be way too easy for us.
At least you admit it, Jared. That's what counts.
Yeah, I don't know. This is goddamn hard.
Or if they don't get the answer in 10.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you have a final guess?
No, I don't.
All right.
Okay, reveal it to him.
226.
Oh, I knew that. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, J Heat.
All right. BVS 400.
BVS 400. Okay. What is the project name for the mother box that remakes Cyborg? They also say this in Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Project Rebirth.
No, that was Captain America.
Ah.
All right. They say it multiple times.
226?
No, that was the Wonder Woman issue. Since you both got it wrong, next.
61982.
They literally say it multiple times in Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Damn it.
All right, Axel.
All right. Finish that quote 200.
Finish that quote 200. All right. Oh yeah, we already got this one, and I gave you the points for this one. I think
you did. So just click it off.
Bonus points if you can say it as sassy as Superman.
Impressed.
Not.
All right. You know what?
Not impressed. Dun, dun,
I did the head shake.
Wait. Both of you get points because Axel gave the music and J Heat got the sass. So I'll give you both 200 points. And then we get into the Man of Steel music. So J Heat.
Okay. Man of Steel 400.
All right. What suit is don't you dare, J Heat. What suit is Superman wearing in the scene where Zod explains his plans to Superman?
The black suit.
A mock version of it.
I will accept this one because it's just it is, as far as we know at the time, just the only black suit. All right, Axel, it's your thing. I think it's your point.
Okay. 300. Finish that quote. You think you can threaten my mother?
Yep, that's and you actually got it.
I had a feeling you were going to sneak that one in there. I just let Axel have it.
Actually, since I just want to put that in here.
You think you can threaten my mother?
Yeah, there you go. All right, Jay Heat.
All right. Finish that quote for 400. Why did you say that name?
You got it. You got it.
And bonus points. And roll the clip.
I won't give you bonus points, but I'll roll the clip.
Okay. All right, I'll take it.
Why did you say that name?
All right. I knew you were going to get that one. All right, Axel.
500. Finish that quote.
All right. Can you do this entire quote?
I have turned 100,000 worlds to dust, looking for anti-life, searching for those who robbed me of my glory. I will stride over their bones and all of existence shall be mine.
All right, so you got
close enough.
You got. I'm gonna give it to you because you kind of got it. So, I have turned 100. I put 10,000.
Allow me, you ain't got the voice for it.
All right, you know what, Jay Heat, go ahead.
I have turned 10,000 worlds to dust, looking for anti-life.
Looking 10,000. Oh, wait.
Who robbed me of my glory. I will stride across their bones and bask in the glow of life, and all of existence shall be mine.
I like the pause you put in there. And then to quote
It sounds
reporter,
like Tony
restore the Snyderverse. All right, Jay Heat.
Restore the SnyderVerse.
All right. Wonder Woman 400.
Who killed the gods? And this is Axel. Who killed the gods, and who was this character posing as in the modern day?
Ares
Professor Lupin.
Well, Jay Heat, I said
Ares,
no.
and it was Ares and
British Agent
Professor
St. Patrick.
No, it's Jay Heat. You're not getting the points for this. You already got this. You already saw this question. Go ahead, Axel.
Ares and Professor Lupin.
I'll count that. I'll accept.
Wait, no. That's his character in Harry Potter.
I'll still accept it. I'll still accept it because it's the same dude. I'll still accept it. I'll still accept it. So it's 3-3-3. There you go. All right, and oh wait, actually, I have to do this.
You got this.
And all right, Jay.
Snyder Cut 500.
What was the name of the green? Okay, then this is gonna be Axel. What was the name of the Green Lantern? Yeah, there you go. You got it, man.
Let's get some.
In my defense, half those extra points were repeated questions.
Yeah, all right. But Axel has won even though he came in late, he won the title of Snyder Lord.
Well, we're missing Man of Steel 100, but it's not going to make a difference. So you might as well run.
All right, we'll try it. All right, here we go. What was the name of the MacGuffin that was merged with Kal-El cells on Krypton?
The Codex.
Yeah, there you go.
Codex. Where's the Codex?
Jay Heat has become our champion. He is the Snyder Lord. Hope you guys enjoyed that long stream that took many twists and turns. And Axel, thanks for coming on and showing your drawings too. That was really cool.
Yeah, this was it was a fun stream. Cheers.
And you're always welcome. We'd love to have you back. Jay Heat, a pleasure co-hosting with you, and we can check that. Nice.
Here's an edit I made.
But
for some reason, we can't get any audio.
For some reason, there's no sound whenever we share.
What? There's no
sound.
No sound? Are you goddamn what? What? Oh goddamn! Oh, it's basically Peter Griffin saying.
All right, I will leave you with this community question for our next stream, and then we'll each go around the panel.
Yeah.
DCAMU or DCAU? Which is the better continuity in your opinion?
DCAMU.
No, I was asking the audience, and we go and share our opinions in the next.
All right,
all right.
Audience, go. How many of you are left?
Audience, go.
Anyone? Not even Snyder Queen?
I think Snyder Queen left.
Did you see the interview where Dwayne Johnson was asked which Joker he would want to meet, and he said Barry Keoghan.
that would work.
Oh, we got a new comment.
The question was, which continuity do you like more, DeCamu or DCAU? And there is one right answer.
Two right. Depends.
No, there's a right answer, and Axel and I already gave it.
Yeah, there's a right answer. Yeah.
Because do you know why it's DeCamu? Because Batman and Batgirl aren't a thing in that universe.
Okay, first of all, do not count drag Paul Dini's dirty fanfic into this. All right, we both know it's
Paul Dini. It was Bruce Timm.
I thought it was Bruce Timm. No,
it was Bruce Timm that won.
Wait, I thought it was Paul Dini.
No. Paul
Thank
Dini's
you,
normal.
Lawrence. Thank you, Lawrence.
All right. Well, you got 2 against. It's 2 against 2, so I guess we're even on that one.
All right, who's our tiebreaker? Come on. There's got to be at least one more person.
One more. I'll tell you what. I can even do a poll on Twitter, and we can see what happens with that.
All right.
All right, so we'll do a poll on Twitter. So in the meantime, gentlemen, it was a pleasure having you guys on. You guys are always welcome, and I will see you guys in the next in the next stream. All right, stay work, everyone.
When's the next stream? Is that like tomorrow?
Probably Saturday, I would say. Next Saturday.
Saturday. Today's. Oh, it's Monday. Damn. I was like thinking, oh damn, that's tomorrow. But yeah, thank you for having me on. This was like very fun.
Anytime, great drawings. I love them.
Yeah, cheers. And
all right, stay work, everyone. See you later.